What if Europe's last reliable energy route was suddenly destroyed? Imagine a pipeline that not only supplies gas to millions of people, but also connects economies and defines political alliances. Now, picture that lifeline being targeted in an act that raises more questions than answers. How would Europe cope with such a blow? And what deeper motives could be driving this attack? Today, we're diving into a major development that could reshape Europe's energy landscape. The Turk Stream pipeline, one of the last remaining channels delivering Russian gas to Europe, was recently attacked. This wasn't just an isolated incident. It's part of a broader struggle over control, power, and economic dominance. The consequences go far beyond energy. It's a story of alliances shifting and tensions rising across the globe. By the end of this video, you'll understand the true impact of this attack, why it matters not just to Russia but to countries like Hungary, Slovakia, and beyond. And, most importantly, you'll uncover the potential winners and losers in this high-stakes energy battle. Let's break it down. Setting the stage. The importance of Turk Stream. Turk Stream isn't just another pipeline. It's a lifeline for Europe's energy needs. In a time when energy resources are increasingly weaponized, this pipeline plays a critical role. After the Nord Stream pipelines were sabotaged and other major routes like the Yamal-Europe pipeline were shut down, Turk Stream became the only operational connection delivering Russian gas directly to parts of Europe. This pipeline is especially crucial for countries like Hungary and Serbia. Hungary, for example, secured a 15-year deal with Russia to ensure a stable energy supply, highlighting how deeply its energy security depends on Turk Stream. Beyond these nations, even non-EU countries like Bosnia and Herzegovina and North Macedonia rely on this gas route to keep their economies running and homes heated. The stakes are incredibly high because Europe is already grappling with soaring energy prices and strained supply chains. Losing Turk Stream wouldn't just disrupt energy access, it could push these fragile systems over the edge. For many, this pipeline represents the fine line between manageable challenges and outright energy crises. The attack. What happened? On January 11th, a dramatic event unfolded that could ripple through Europe's energy landscape. Reports surfaced that Ukraine launched a drone attack aimed at a compressor station crucial to the Turk Stream pipeline. This facility, which ensures the smooth flow of gas along the pipeline, became the target of a calculated strike. The world didn't hear about it immediately. News of the attack only came to light 2 days later on January 13th. The incident took place near Russia's Anapa district, located on the coast of the Black Sea. This area is no stranger to geopolitical tension, given its proximity to contested regions and critical infrastructure. The attack itself caused significant damage to key equipment and the surrounding metering station, disrupting the system. Fortunately, no lives were lost in the incident, but the implications for the pipeline are severe. Damage to such essential infrastructure doesn't just slow operations, it raises questions about the pipeline's reliability and future. With Turk Stream already playing a pivotal role in supplying gas to multiple nations, any disruption could lead to broader energy instability across the region. Why target Turk Stream? So, why would Turk Stream, a civilian energy pipeline, become the target of an attack? The motives behind this strike seem to revolve around two major objectives. First, it's about hitting Russia where it hurts. Energy exports are a cornerstone of Russia's economy. By targeting a key piece of infrastructure like Turk Stream, the goal is to weaken Russia's financial stability and diminish its influence over European energy markets. Every disruption to its energy routes limits Moscow's ability to leverage its natural resources as a strategic tool. Second, it's about isolating Europe from Russian energy. The attack seems to be part of a broader strategy to sever Europe's remaining connections to Russian gas. By forcing Europe to look elsewhere for its energy needs, the dependence shifts to other suppliers, particularly the United States. The U.S. has already stepped in as Europe's largest supplier of liquefied natural gas, LNG, filling the gap left by reduced Russian imports. For some, this shift represents energy diversification. For others, it's a forced reliance that comes with higher costs. Winners and losers in this game. On one side, the U.S. emerges as a clear beneficiary. With Europe buying more LNG, American energy producers gain a bigger foothold in the market. Meanwhile, countries like Hungary and Slovakia, heavily reliant on affordable pipeline gas, face serious challenges. They now have to navigate the uncertainty of disrupted supply routes while grappling with rising energy bills that directly affect their economies and citizens. In short, targeting Turk Stream serves a dual purpose, weakening Russia while pulling Europe closer to alternative suppliers. But for nations caught in the crossfire, this strategy brings new struggles that could reshape energy dynamics for years to come. Reactions and tensions. The attack on Turk Stream has sparked strong reactions, especially from countries that depend on the pipeline for energy security. Hungary and Slovakia, two nations deeply reliant on this gas supply, are voicing their concerns. Slovakia's Prime Minister Robert Fico has been particularly outspoken, calling for open discussions to resume Russian gas transit. His stance reflects the pressing need for a stable energy supply to support Slovakia's economy and prevent further financial strain on its citizens. Hungary, on the other hand, has consistently defended its energy ties with Russia, emphasizing that affordable and reliable gas is crucial for its people and industries. Both countries view disruptions to Turk Stream as a direct threat to their energy stability, highlighting the pipeline's role as more than just a supply line. It's a lifeline. However, opinions remain divided. Some argue that the attack was necessary, framing it as part of Ukraine's broader strategy to weaken Russia during the ongoing conflict. From this perspective, any action that undermines Russia's ability to fund its operations is seen as justifiable, even if it creates short-term challenges for Europe. But others see this as a dangerous gamble. Critics argue that targeting critical infrastructure like Turk Stream harms not only Russia, but also European allies who depend on this gas. For them, this move risks destabilizing Europe's already fragile energy system, creating divisions within the EU and straining relations between member states. These contrasting views reflect the broader tensions surrounding Europe's energy crisis. For countries like Hungary and Slovakia, the focus remains on finding solutions that balance energy security with the growing geopolitical pressures they face. The bigger picture: energy wars and geopolitics. The attack on Turk Stream is more than just an isolated event, it's a chapter in a much larger story of global energy battles. This is about more than pipelines. It's about power, influence, and the reshaping of alliances as countries fight to secure control over vital resources. The world's reliance on energy makes it a powerful tool in both diplomacy and conflict. In this broader energy war, pipelines like Turk Stream are more than infrastructure. They're symbols of economic stability and geopolitical leverage. By disrupting these routes, the ripple effects go far beyond damaged equipment or delayed deliveries. It shifts how nations interact, forcing them to reevaluate their alliances and strategies. Countries like Hungary and Slovakia, which depend on this pipeline, are suddenly caught in a global tug-of-war they didn't choose. For Europe, the implications are severe. Without stable energy routes, the continent faces rising costs and the challenge of meeting its energy demands. This isn't just a problem for individual nations, it's a strain on the entire European Union. Economic instability, social unrest, and political tensions can all follow when energy security is at risk. And as Europe becomes more dependent on alternative suppliers, particularly the United States, it loses some of its autonomy. Relying on external powers for essential resources creates vulnerabilities, leaving Europe open to further economic and political pressures. The attack on Turk Stream isn't just an assault on a pipeline. It's a stark reminder of how fragile energy systems can reshape the balance of power on a global scale. Conclusion: what lies ahead? This attack on Turk Stream leaves us with critical questions. How will Europe navigate these disruptions, and could this mark the start of a deeper energy conflict? The stakes are high, with economic stability and political alliances hanging in the balance. What's your take? Is this a bold strategy to weaken Russia, or does it risk destabilizing Europe further? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this discussion insightful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep this conversation going and uncover the bigger picture together.